All right, let's continue. So we will be talking about ClaudeCode today. This may be the most scary of all of these, but it is, I think it gives you enough control, although it is pure command base. So in order to use it, you need a Claude API account. So you come into anthropic.com/API and you have to have a login here. You don't have to generate the API key ahead of time. It will log in. So from the command line, you can issue this command to just run or install ClaudeCode, and then it will ask you to log on the first time you start it. But I've done that, so you can do that. Let me just show you, I'll show you what it looks like in a little bit. So what we're going to do first, we'll try two separate implementation with ClaudeCode. The first is just like what we did with Firebase Studio and Lovable, and we'll just send in this requirement and see what it does. Okay, so now we'll start terminal. Let me just clear these up. So now from any folder, now I create these types of folder because I do a lot of practice projects. So I create separate folder per month so that I can like remember which project from which time. So now what I would do is I'll create a project folder. Let's call it Hackathon. And from within Hackathon, I'll start Claude. Okay. So if this is the first time you start this, it will ask you to log in, but now we already have done that. So what we'll do is we're going to copy this requirement and then we'll send it in. Okay, so it will start to chew. You can see it working. You will think about now the difference between this tool and many other tools. It will ask for your confirmation. So this gives you more control of what you want to do versus what you allow it to do. Lovable and actually kind of Firebase Studio 2 is it try to do everything for you. Here it asks now, so you will find yourself saying a lot of yeses. So we'll keep saying yeses until it's done. Okay, so we'll come back. All right, so now it's back and it implemented. So it tells us to come in here. Well, so let's just copy this. So cd in here, right? And then do npm run dev. Okay, there's some error, but let's see what we have here. Localhost. All right, there's some error. Some error. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this error and then send it in there. And I wouldn't even say fix it. It should know what to do. Let's see. All right. It's now fixing. Okay, some reference issue. And as it fixes it, we'll do live update. Let's see. Okay. All right. So let's see if it's done. All right, so it's now done. Okay, so this is it, active projects, inspection. Oh, but that's nothing to go into. Okay, projects. Ooh. Inspection. Right, there's some labeling issue. So we can ask it to fix, but yeah. So let's see. Let's ask it to fix. All right, so maybe ask it to fix this label. Let's see if I can send in a screenshot. All right, screenshot. Screenshot. The text is not visible. Please choose a different font color. Okay. So you drop in a screenshot for this, right? So there is some text in here, just we can't quite see it. Let's see if it knows how to fix that. All right, so it came back and it's now much more visible, so it's good. Now, so again, we can continue to have it refine, but this is the beginning of it. It looks pretty good. Now, next, we're going to try to implement in a different way. Okay, so we'll come back. All right, so now we'll try to use a slightly different implementation with Claude, and that's by giving it all these documents, design, technical, along with system requirements. Remember, just now we only give it system requirements. So what we'll do is we'll actually clone this entire repo, right? So we'll go back to terminal. We'll say, let's see where we are. Okay, so I need to go back into my sandbox. Now, this is just my setup. You can put this into any folder you want, right? I'm just separating all my test projects because I'm in. So from any folder you want, you will just say git clone and then copy this link, right? So that this is the repository. So you do this, and it's going to copy this entire folder, right? This entire repository down to here. So within here now we have all these folders within the all these information. Now, so from here, right? So let's see where we are. Hackathon, right? So this is where we are. So from here we'll do Claude. Right. So we'll start. Now, because it sits within this folder, it now has access to all these information. So this is why within our prompts, we have it generate these folders. So then we can tell it to, with the information in this folder, and this folder, please help me generate a Next.js application. So now we'll use this prompt. Right, so, and then see what the result will be. Okay, we'll come back. See, it's actually reading the documentations, and we'll then use all the information to generate the output. Okay, so it created a 4 folder. So 4-implementation. Whoops. Oh, yet another folder. Next.js. Okay, so from here we can do npm install. And then run dev. All right. So localhost 3000 again. So we just refresh this. see. Okay. Now this one has a login screen. We asked it to create a demo login, so it didn't work. Oh, it does work. Right. So yeah, inspections also 404, report 404, right? So we'll do the same thing now. This looks better, I think. So let's ask it to implement inspections, right? The /inspection page shows 404, please fix. Wondering. All right, so it came back, so inspection has something. Now report also shows 404, right? Oh. Inspection, wait, inspection and report, oh, so similar. Okay, so now again, so this is implemented with a lot more information. So you can see it actually a lot more complete. So the more information you give it, the better implementation it will do. So now the reason I want to go back to why we recommend doing it this way is because now if you want to re-implement, let's say you want to do something completely not in Next.js, let's say you want to implement in good old React or even native Windows, let's say, you can start with the same technical design and system requirements and use a different technology. I think that's important. Okay, so this is ClaudeCode, and that's all.